Hello, viewers. Welcome to Tanks Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. For today's symptoms only, the investment you'll talk today will be ETH. It's my third posting of today. Respect to recording time of 6:49 p.m. on Eastern Time. Ethereum currently $4,082, up about 4.60% so far. On the overall crypto market, is healthily green with respect to the key coins. Bitcoin and Ethereum are both up to close about 4.5% right now, while some selective altcoin are trending a little bit more healthy than others. With respect to AVAX, currently up about close to 7% right now, while on the average perspective, most of the altcoin are either trading at close to about 5%, and also Cardano, I can see that's currently up about 11% right now, trading at the 134. So I'll dive into the specific technicals in a bit. So before I dive into that, let's just take a look at on a high level news so far. Anything that's really capturing our eyes? I would say collectively, not really. Just a lot of positive news that are either NFT commercialized related, and also with respect to three specific news, right? So, and I don't want to go through them too specific, but these are relatively important that we need to know, right? And these are more of a, is informative for you to read, but is it really have anything specifically immediate or sudden type of affectation? Not really. So these are still pending. So some of the news that I hear across from Cointelegraph, Bazinga, and CNBC, the first one is talk about from Vitalik Buterin, which is the founder of Ethereum. He has laid out a path for Ethereum 2.0 in his recent passage that he has released, right? So feel free to take a read on that one. This article is on Cointelegraph. And then this is the other one that's talking about respect to Visa, which is a financial company. They're launching their crypto advisory service. So it seems like they are having, this is kind of like an investment banking type of service, like a financial consulting service for institutional clients to be holding which respective crypto onto the portfolio, right? So that's interesting that Visa is releasing that, because Visa has historically just been a credit card company or more of a holding company, and rather than an actual finance company like a bank per se, like a JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, if you may. So it seems like they are releasing a relatively new business unit completely in this nascent industry as well. And then another one that I see on CNBC is with respect to Joe Biden. Joe Biden's anti-crypto nominee for the comptroller position seems like he has withdrawn from the race. So interesting to see that someone that's been relatively bearish on crypto is backing out of the race that he's been running politically. And then some other news that I see also is on Bazinga 4 hours ago, talk about respect to one NFT, this Bored Ape NFT with this red hair, with leopard prints, wearing this, like, I would say luminescence eyeglasses that's blue. Seems like it glows in the dark as well in this like beige yellow background, like Tanks Invest color, for close to about $500,000, 404 exactly. So quite interesting that someone bought a monkey picture. I feel like I could just download it on what I'm looking at right now, but is that legal? Then the last one that I see on the news is respect someone on Binance just sent 12,800 Ethereum onto this new wallet in Binance. I guess a whale is decided to use Binance out of nowhere. It's a quite sizable one, right? At about 12,800 Ethereum to be exact. So let's just dive straight into the technicals now. With respect to recording time of 6:52 p.m. on Eastern Time. Right now it's at the $4,086, up about 4.76% so far. Seems like we're normalizing, right? We are contemplating, do we go back up to the real level of the 4,150? To then the next level technically will be 4,500 or 4,450 to be more exact, based on this level of consolidation here. And then test the somewhere around like 4,650, and then basically all-time high at the 4,875, right? So right now, we are getting some healthy news, right? That's the reason why we're seeing some buying pressure. It seems like we're reversing up on the RSI scale perspective, like 45 out of 70. And we are slowly forming some signs of reversal on the MACD front. So this is good, right? We are basically sustaining above the 4,000 mark, right? Which is healthy. And we need to consolidate to build this architectural support, right? With respect to Bitcoin, it's currently up about 4.54% so far at the 49,300 at the moment. Right now, we're curving up right now. We basically bounced off the 47,800. We are at the 37 right now. So again, right, the dip was much better earlier this morning, but this is not terrible either, right? Because of the risk versus reward ratio is still relatively healthy for us, right? And it's a logical move for long-term investments, right? Not a short-term investments. Because whatever goes up really, really fast comes down just as fast, right? You might make a quick gains, but ultimately, I realized that fundamental investing and long-term investing is always going to win the long game. You can never make money too fast because it's something that I know. It's a mystery of the universe that whatever gives always takes away somehow. It's like some sort of a karma, or that's how universal dynamics work. It's quite interesting. This is more of a superstition, but this is something that I've realized over time that it's always good to be being thoughtful and strategic and long-term thinking instead of just like thinking irrationally, making emotional decisions based on something that's relatively substantive. It's your hard-earned money, so it's important that you be honest with yourself and not gamble ever, because you never see me gambling, despite there's a lot relatively sizable of my personal assets in crypto and in equity, obviously, right? So Dogecoin is currently up about 3% right now. I think the buy is still in a good signal. Anywhere from current level to 1302 is still a good dip for us. Cardano is up about 12% closely, basically hovering at the current level, the 135. We're above 135 means we broke above 134, which is the level identified, right? So this makes sense why we're kind of consolidating at this level right now. We are reversing at the 37, so whoever bought Cardano, I've been just like reminding ourselves that Cardano is a good buy if you believe in the long term. This is exactly what's happening right now. You are experiencing a relatively healthy weekend right now on this Saturday. So hopefully you guys are having a great night as you're looking into a portfolio right now. Solana is up about 3% right now, 172. We're at the 37. So again, right, anywhere from 156 to 133 to 113 is still good. But if you believe Solana is going to be a long-term investment, why not? Right now it's actually not terrible at the 37. Again, right, below 35 is my personal tolerance. But 37 is not terrible either. So feel free to incur risk based on your own tolerance. XRP is up about 5% right now. Anywhere from 88 to 78, 69 are still the frame of reference. It seems like we're reversing right now. Obviously, it's not been pretty, right? But it's a logical level for you to incur risk at the moment. Polkadot is up about 5.34% right now. Anywhere current level to 25 is still the dip for us. Algorand's up about close to 5% as well. Anywhere from current level to 135 is still the dip. I would say we're relatively oversold still. And the signal is a little bit flat, right? I would say across the board, it's a lot of bumps. It makes sense because of the volatility that this asset is incurring. So it's a lot of uncertainty with respect to this nascent assets when it's in a nascent industry altogether. So it's a little bit more volatile. But I think anywhere from 135 to 150 at the current level even is still a good logical level to incur risk if you believe it. Shiba Inu is at a 29 to, again, right, 2900 to 900 still a dip. MATTEC up about 1.72%, crossing down, so we're going to see some negative pressure ahead of us, and I'm just mentally preparing you guys for it. We are about to form a def cross, so as we form it, we're at the 55, so that means we're going to be in for a sell-off, and it's going to be a relatively prompt one, I believe. So 175 to 143 to 120 are still the frames that I will put my limit orders in case that's what you want to be doing. AVAX up about 7.2%. Again, right, we're above the 81, which is the level that we said we will bounce off at the 81, right? That's exactly what happened. Like, I'm not making things up. That the technical came true, but for me to incur risks, I think I still feel more comfortable below 81 to 60 to 50 is still the frame that I would be probably put my limit orders in if that's something you're interested in. So with respect to risk management level, these are levels I will be dollar cost averaging it. I've made some tweaks here and there, so feel free to take a read. And let me know if you have any specific questions. And by the way, I went shopping early today. I was in Brooklyn. I had this really nice Japanese food. If you guys follow my Instagram, you know that I was in this place called, I forgot the name of it. Oh my god, it's like third rule of thirds. Yeah, it's like a Japanese restaurant. Really, really hip, I would say. In Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Like it's like kind of like Williamsburg. And also got two beanies. One is from this. You see, it's like a gray wool beanie from Acme Studio, and also got a green one. I don't know. I just thought this color was kind of cool. I know green is kind of crazy, right? But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I wear a lot of like neutral tone color, like black or gray or white or beige off white. So this could be good. As the winter is in, so we'll see how it goes and see how that will match in my. If I don't like it, I'll probably return it or just give it to my sister. She wears everything that I'm wearing sometimes because like she likes to wear like oversized stuff. So anyways, I really hope you guys have a great rest of the Saturday night and let me know how it goes with your weekend. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And don't work too hard. And try to stay away from the charts. Sometimes it can get a little bit stomach wrenching, right? So love you guys. Take care and stay tuned for it to come up. Take care. Bye.